Hello darlings, my name is Sanniz, I'm a Swedish Eldergoth, and this is a bonus video because I got fan mail this week. So I wanted to show you because I don't want to go too much time, and you're gonna know why after the intro, of course. So see you soon.
Sanniz, a Swedish Eldergoth, not just a one box.
Hello darlings, my name is Sanniz, I live in Sweden, I'm an Eldergoth, and I have actually got some fan mail this week. I have waiting for a long time because I purchased last year, because you had to do an interest thing for it, for them to gather all the money to see if that should be something of it, because it was for the Gothic Beauty Magazine and they celebrate 25 years now. Think of that, that have been for 25 years. And it's a very fancy goth magazine with all type of things you can read about, all the type of people that have got the Gothic Beauty Magazine box, about artists, you can read about books, weddings and makeup, films, movies, independent brands and so on. A lot of things that has to do with the Gothic subculture, no matter who you are or where you live. And of course, here it is. And I'm so excited. I have only opened it and peeked in, not taken a big look, but I did see something that I didn't expect. But I thought it was something strange with how much money they took from me, so something had gone wrong with my order at least. But I'm gonna take out the first bit, and this is for Cinetastic, where you actually are ordering the Gothic Beauty Magazine box from. And they do a lot of different for those things that you can usually find in the boxes, but sometimes you can also buy some of the brands on this page too. So if you want to, Google that and you can find it, and there's a lot of good things there, so I can recommend it too. And of course you can buy the Gothic Beauty Magazine there too, and even the box with a lot of goodies. And of course, now I open, I'm gonna see that there's nothing more in it. So that's, oh, it's something more that I almost missed it. And it's actually a sticker, and it's a coffin shaped Gothic Beauty sticker. We can't have too many of those, can we? And I'm gonna throw that away. And here it is. Well, it says something went wrong. I got 2 copies. We don't need one of them at least. So what you can see is Gothic magazine that celebrates 25 years, so we should go through it for people that haven't had the possibility, because this was not something you can just order as it is. You had to purchase it before it was too late, and there was different things you can buy with lots of more goodies with it, but then it went more and more expensive, and I live in Sweden, have to pay for tax fees too. So we're gonna start with flipping through to see how it looks like. And here we got January. Isn't she gorgeous? And as you can see, a goth don't have to be all black. You can be very colorful too. And this is not even a pastel goth, this is colors, not pastels. And yeah, she have that cool V-bang too that I should love to have, but I never really succeeded with it. I'm not sure if they have introduced them so much, but I think she's done a dark, if I understand right. And of course, in difference to the calendar I'm used to in living in Sweden, they start with Sunday and go to Saturday. In Sweden we go from Monday to Sunday, because that's how we count the weeks. But this is an American version, of course, because Gothic Beauty Magazine box is from US and from Las Vegas. Then we go to February, and look at this. Isn't she gorgeous? Still colorful. And look at that, what she keep. And this Bibian. This is Bibian. Then we go to Mars. And now we got the more what people think about goth. And look at this. very effectful photo, holding up the umbrella or parasol, maybe you call it. But here is more about what people maybe think about it. But here is a little more the Victorian aesthetic when it comes to the dress. And this should be, I try to find a name. It'll take a little hard to see. I'm not 100% sure. They say just the Midnight Bustle Ensemble, so I'm not 100% sure who this is. Oh, she's dropped a gorgeous with her blue hair. I love blue hair. Look here. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. And you can see, as a goth, you don't have to have that much dramatic type of look with all the liners and everything. You can find your own way and still look dark and, you know, magical in your own way. And this is a perfect thing to see, that you don't really have to use that much makeup really. And can I see, it's from the Gothic Lolita, see this person more. And I think her name is Annie Bertram. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Then we got to May, and here we got this type of look. Maybe for me she looked more like this psychobilly or something. But I love this type of style too. Very, very cool style. And here you got the V-bangs too, that I love. And I guess this is Megan Massacre, but they talked about the one that made the photo first. And here is some little more classic in June. Another parasol or sun umbrella. And you can see the most of the pictures, they haven't directly been dressed all black. And this Laura Dog. Very beautiful. Then go to July. And now we got a couple. And I think you have seen this one maybe on picture, because I have seen that, I think that when they did this ad for this. So it's a couple here running on the beach. But here is the more traditional black all over, except for her hair that is a little more colorful. But when you look at the other things, it's still not over dramatic in the clothing that way. It's just simple, add some accessories, little fishnet and that type of things, and make your own style by just a few bits. You don't have to have everything. And I'm gonna see Kent, is that a Vixen Fiala. Not sure what Kent has for last name, but it's Kent and Vixen. Then we go to my birthday month, that is August. And here we got a beautiful red-haired girl. And as you see, this calendar is really colorful. And you see it's more simplified looks too. And I think that's great that it actually shows that you don't have to look like the young influencers with all the makeup, the liners. I love that type of style too, but I'm an older person too. It don't look as good as me with my small wrinkles in the skin and that type of thing when you start aging. I'm gonna be 58 this year in this month, so we're gonna see who this is. And that's Amelia G, she called. So very cool photo too. Then got to September. Ooh, I think my friend Countess in the US is gonna like this style, because this goes more towards the punk type of look, but still very goth. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. I can never do that with my hair, because my hair don't cooperate that much. So, and I love this thing. So you have that type of bluish corset. I think it's in leather or fake leather with some black details on it. But it looks so super cool. And have you seen the cheetah prints in the collar? That's so cool. And this is Cassidy. Awesome. Then go to October. Here is a very traditional, but little more down to earth dressed goth still very up-dressed in that type of way, but not compared with some that goes over the top. But you're gonna know what I mean when you see the picture. And look, all the things she have too on the table. So cool. But here you can see that you don't really have to be that extreme. If you find your own way to be goth, that's okay. You don't have to have the makeup anyway. But if you like to do all the extreme ones, you're welcome. It's your way. But find the way that you feel comfortable in. That is you. Not that you try to cope with someone and you don't gonna feel confident in it. You need to feel confident. And this is the Wednesday morning. So I think it's a very suitable name on her too for that style. Then we go to November. Oh, such a beautiful, it's like picking up from some fairy tale or something. Look at this. And I'm surprised that so many actually have more like the red type of clothes in the pictures. But red is a big color, blue is a big color, purple is a big color. And then of course there are others too. But I know I used blue, red and purple very much back in the days too. Often with a lot of black of course for me. But that was typically goth colors too. And this is Annie Bertram. Very beautiful, very beautiful. And then we go to the last month. See if I can get it up now, because now we thought, what a corporate. Oops, it went down again. Ooh. Why do I got a feeling that it feels like a Wednesday type of things, but not Wednesday anyway. But you're gonna know when you see the vibe on this pic, because it's more like just the face, and you can't really see how this girl is dressed. But look at this stunning picture. And see that little bird thing there. This is so cool. And looks like she is with a little darker skin too, so. And this should be Lydium Pickwick. So gonna see. Of course, then you come to the side when you actually can read which model this is. So January is Betty, February Euleron Vex, Mars Cambriel, April Drastic, May Mega Massacre, June Angela Red. It's not the same names named in the description, but I guess they changed a bit. But it goes on, but I think it's really cool. And then of course they have put down a lot of supportive friends here too. And they have counted up some, and I actually can see one of my friend Roof to Goth is counted here. That's cool. And then of course I recognize some of the name and the brands that have been to this one. So that's cool. But I should like them to actually, when they had done this, because it was so many that had to pre-order it, so they should at least take the one that fulfilled the project and maybe give them a tiny bit of mention too. Like me, for an example, that was so very early, and I probably paid more than I was because I got 2 calendars. I thought I only ordered 1, but it must be some mistake when I clicked or something, so I got 2 instead. But yeah, but this is so cool. And the backside is just the same. So what do you think about the calendar? It's a very beautiful one. I could, for the price, maybe have a little more glossy, because if you think about the magazine itself, it's much more glossy. But the picture itself and everything, and that they actually write something in the bottom. So I think that's very great too. And of course, you can always say something about the show some type of more thankful for the people that actually did let this project to be succeeded, because if we hadn't pledged for it, they shouldn't be able to print it. So they could at least give some thank you for people like me that had done it, because it was not that much people really that did have to order it, and then it was before a certain time more people could be interested. And I don't know if they have like in limited copy thing on it, how much they did print, but at least they could do something like that, because it shouldn't take that much space. And then I have another little issue too, because we know that the Gothic Beauty Magazine is very including. They could have used a little more male or transgenders in it, whatever, and they could have a little more variety when it comes to the models too, because you know that we should be more including, not just one type of skin color, it should be more. But else, I'm very happy over it, and because I had a second copy, so I thought I should do a friend of mine, very happy, that have been very bad for a long time, but she's finally back home. So I'm gonna send the other copy to my friend Star Raven. So I hope she's gonna like it. I don't think she had pledged it, so purchased. So I hope she's gonna be happy to get one copy. So I'm gonna send it for you, Star. I'm not sure when I'm gonna post it, but I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible. Else, if you're new to my channel, consider to subscribe, press the notification bell at the same time. All darklings and antennas, love you all. Thank you for your support. And don't forget to give me likes and comment. But you don't have to be rude. And I really need to get up my watch hours because they sucks. So please play my things in the background, all videos and everything. Because of some reason my watch hours is now dropping. Even if my subscribers goes up, my watch hours goes down. So that means people are just subscribing but they're not watching. And I feel that's a little bit sad, because that makes me sad that I put effort to do those videos for you. I still love to do it, and I can still do it. I don't know what happens next year, but we never know. But I have one good news too before I finish this one. That is, I got Sisters of Mercy tickets for Gothenburg in Sweden in November, Friday the 13th. Happy me, something good to look forward to this year, because we had to cancel a lot of plans this year. Oh, if you know all the bad news I have for some weeks ago. Else, stay safe, stay weird, and be nice to each other. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.